Ooh, apparently you don't have game audio. But I don't. Okay, sorry guys. Need a minute? Or more like a second. Oh, my headphones. Something funny. Here we go. Alright. Let's continue. I was really surprised we made it 50 over half the game yesterday. That's amazing. So I'm guessing we'll finish today. I've already decided, and I really want to play the second time and make different decisions, but I will not do that on stream. For two reasons. First, I want to motivate people to play the game themselves and try different things and not spoil everything. And also, I feel like I need something to play off stream. Because I have so many games I want to play, and I was like, oh no, but I want to play them on stream so people can watch and see them.
Looks like I'm headed to room 507.
Okay. Another secret message? Yeah, exactly. That's where we stopped. That's another code broken and another lead to follow. I asked Beth to find a Michael in the logbook. And just as I'd hoped, there was only one staying with us at the moment, Michael Beaumont, the son of Anne Beaumont in 507. Precisely where we stopped. Awesome. Oh. Let the snooping commence. It's a bit of a mess in room 507, but nothing out of the ordinary for a mother and child staying for such a long period of time. Where should I start investigating? There's an open suitcase lying on the bed that immediately drew my attention, but there's lots of other things lying around too. Okay, first things first, we close the door. We open the door.
Get to the bottom of this and find out what links these rooms together.
Okay, the thing is, I did some thinking. Technically, we have a do not disturb sign, so I'm not supposed to be in here.
Someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
Uh-huh. For sure. So, I'm not even sure I should clean the room. Because, I'm not technically supposed to be here.
He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
Okay, so that's French. And it translates for us, yes. I just met with a damn lawyer. You've got some balls to accuse me of all that. As if you were so irreproachable yourself. You would think I don't know where you spend your nights. But worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. If you think you have a chance to get custody, you really don't know me well. I won't let you take Michael away from me. Okay, so mother and father divorced, fighting over custody of the child. White Cat Bar and Restaurant. Okay. Oh, look at that little boat. Oh yeah, it has eyes. It has eyes. Look at those big eyes. How cute is that? Oh, that's such a cute toy. Oh.
Cruz, huh?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Numbers, dates, times. What does it all mean?
Yeah, I was worried about that when I walked into the room, and that bottle was really, you know. Okay, lipstick. And more lipstick. Okay, so supposedly 2 women drinking brandy together here. Mr. Beaumont, Anne's husband, for now. The relationship is not in a good place, to put it lightly. It seems his wife fled with their son and is now trying to divorce him. Mr. Beaumont is clearly hurt, but a wounded, cornered animal can be just as dangerous, if not more. I hope there's nothing behind his threats, but knowing that Anne and Michael have had to hide out in the hotel for a month isn't encouraging. Oh, by the way, I did some thinking. Remember the teddy bears that looked a bit burned? In a room with the guy who has like 15k of debt? If I remember correctly, I don't know if you can look into the logbook again, and I didn't check in the VOD, but I'm pretty sure that room 504 had just one person, an adult. And since the teddies are a bit burned, I was thinking, maybe, a man who had a child, but the child died in a fire. Like their house burned down, and all that's left is the burned dead teddy bears. It would be really sad. Okay. 507. Found a picture, no caption. It seems the husband's face was burned by a cigarette. Husband's angry letter, threatening letter from Mr. Beaumont to his wife. Matchbook from the White Cat, a bar downtown. For 9. Oh, okay. It's not the same. 1824. I want to go back and check Mr. Cruz's calendar. Okay. Business card notes. One of Hector Cruz's business cards left in the vanity. Violet lipstick stain. Violet lipstick? Mrs. Cruz had one like that. One of our coffee cups. This one is stained with a violet red lipstick mark. Orange lipstick stain. I'm guessing that was Mrs. Beaumont. Remember Mrs. Cruz having a very dark violet red lipstick. I can't open that. No, I can't move the furniture. Or maybe they're locked, I didn't consider that last time, just because the furniture was in the way anyway. Gloves again. Same gloves everyone has. Ooh, another brand of cigarettes. Nice. Red Lion. So far we only had Old Port. Filter. King size, okay. Again, considering that they put the disturb sign out, I'm not planning on cleaning anything. And just leaving everything as I found it. This letter has been sent to you and has been around the world 3 times. The one who breaks the chain will have bad luck. Mr. Smith received the letter in 1953, made 33 copies and sent them. 3 days later, he won the lottery. Mr. Jones received it in 1956 and made 33 copies and sent them. 3 days later, he discovered an old treasure in his backyard. Mr. Williams received the letter and burned it. His wife and 3 kids died in a fire that very night. Mr. Green forgot the letter in a drawer and lost his job. When he found the letter again, he got a better job than before. In no case should this chain be broken. Make 33 copies and send them. You will experience great joy within 3 days. Wow. Chain letters. Insane. Huh. Okay.
Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. They'll appreciate the company.
Oops.
Ah, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Okay, it was for us. Dear Sophie, thank you so much for taking care of our room every day and bringing us extra sheets. Michael and I wanted to give you a little something before we left. Sincerely, A.
That look in your eyes. What does it mean? And who is this from?
You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I recognized that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss about this. You keep your wits about you, and I'll do the same. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Evo. That's what I was thinking. I mean, I'm playing with fire a little bit. Clarington Hotel to our reception staff. Okay. So this was a letter. So, okay, so this is a piece of paper from the hotel.
Either a guest got a hold of our stationery, or this came from someone on the staff.
Uh-huh. Since this was a piece of paper directed to the staff, that's suspicious. Okay. You know, maybe I will clean the room. I mean, I still have 2 fresh towels in my inventory that I kind of want to get out of there. The winds and the leaves that day made a sound that sounded like really Anne. The winds and the leaves that day made the tree whistle. A soft melody that came to my ear. I remember every part of this day. For it was the day we met. Jesus, this is bad. I was looking for my cat when I heard the sound of the leaves blowing in the wind, just like a melody to my ear on this summer day where I met you. Okay. Sounds like it's got a chain letter. Bedside note, mysterious handwritten note. Writing attempts. Someone's unsuccessful writing attempts. Oh no. Empty window frame, empty picture frame.
You almost look like Marcella.
Uh-huh.
You almost look like Marcella.
I was hoping I would be another person. Okay, so Montreal College, Montreal, 1947. Very interesting. Hey, Frosted Pops! Oh, okay. I guess that's a bit of a bug. Free yo-yo inside. Yeah, we found that in the hallway. Some cereal. Okay. Okay, yeah. See at the back of the box to discover how you can get a unique chance to visit our factory in Calgary, Alberta. Offers you a chance to visit its amazing cereal factory. To win, it's simple. You've got to do is draw Frostbite, our beloved mascot, enjoying delicious bowl of peppered sugar frost. You can only participate once, so be sure to send your very best drawing. Offer ends on July 31st. 58. Available to Canadian residents only, includes 2 days stay at the New Horizon Hotel in Calgary and 10 complimentary sugar frosted pops box. Does not include plane or train ticket. Factory tour limited to visitors area only. Access to factory floor restricted. A picture of a young group of women with the teachers. On the back a caption. Blanket forward. Colored pencils.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
I hope you're well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked room 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me. That's Marcella. Mr. Beaumont, Clarington Hotel.
Did Marcella send this?
Okay, you know what? I have a theory. We had that one room that was, a little bit trashed, but not completely trashed, with 2 women. One of them was basically someone getting married next week, and her best friend, like having a wild week. And there were some hints strewn in it that it might be like lesbians. And like one of them's getting married because, in the 50s you can't be gay. I'm getting some vibes that that's kind of what happened here. Like, Marcella and Anne were into each other, but kinda married because, again, you can't be gay in the 50s. And now Anne has a son, wants to get divorced, and set up a meeting here to meet Marcella. I mean, maybe I'm overthinking this.
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing. I promise it's not you.
Dad, I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have two little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before. But Mom says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too? Michael. Poor boy. Postcard of a train passing through a field. Letter from Michael to his father. Okay, grammar book. Oh, belonging to Michael. To Anne Bursey. Okay. Subject: Michael's withdrawal from school. Dear Mrs. Bursey. Bursey? Why is Bursey all of a sudden? Wasn't her name Beaumont or Beaumont? We have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son Michael Bursey from his school's schedule and system under the agreement that you will continue his education from home. Okay, so homeschooling. Following this letter, you will receive the list of books and school materials you need to purchase in order to follow the curriculum from home. A social worker will be in touch to help you understand our milestones so that your son can benefit from our programs from the comfort of his home. Thank you for thinking of your son's education, Director Donald Byron. Is there a date somewhere? Or was that just, getting him out of school so she can run away with him? Escaping the husband?
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
December 26, 1945. Dear Anne, you were right. I miss the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas. We know someone who lives in Texas. It's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they are missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, dancing. It's great fun, but I'm glad it's over so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you are still able to have a good time. I will leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late night studying session at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can believe it. I will see you soon. Warm wishes.
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend. Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
Next
Funny how
knowledge.
some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
That frame is also empty.
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
Witches and Carter, attorneys at law. Dear Anne, I have met with Louis, and he has asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Do not forget to be in court at 11 AM on the 20th. Be on time. Also a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of this month. I'm happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono for this. Sincerely, Howard. Okay, no, Hector. I wasn't sure if Mr. Cruz's first name was Howard. That's Hector. Okay.
Bridget Boswell. Didn't I see that name somewhere earlier?
Yeah. Okay. Greta! Dog. Oh.
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
Where? Have I? Okay, maybe I do need to clean the room. Toolbar letter. Letter from M. Attorney. Adam or Eve. Oh, cat collar. Okay, so not dog, a cat. Chest full of secrets. There's an ornate wooden chest sitting in the suitcase on Anne's bed. It's a beautiful, it reminds you of Grandma's jewelry box. The one she bought me in Quebec City from his street window, or chiseled all of his own words. Something that beautiful must be holding something of value, right? If I can't find the key, I can take a look for myself. 2 keys are better than 1. Keys, keys, keys. I don't think I've ever used so many in one day. Not content to open with 1 key, this fussy chest requires 2. Which is a little daunting, but Anne wouldn't have brought the chest without both keys, right? I'll just have to look around. It should be easier now that I know what I'm looking for. It's not designed like your everyday key after all. Okay. That's
A lovely shade of lipstick.
the orange one. Yeah. So it was Anne and Marcella. Or like Mrs. Cruz. With red orange lipstick. Yeah.
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
Thank you. I mean, I would also would like to. No, I'm not gonna throw that away. Go back here. Oh, what was the business card notes? 17th of February, 7 p.m. 1824. I mean, do you think these could be trains? Numbers of trains? And travel dates? Like a train leaving at this time on the 17th? Because I think there has to be some connection to Mr. Cruz. And for the 17th, he just has scheduled a return trip. I don't know. And let me inspect that again. Can I do something? Open it. I want to see if I missed something. No. Okay, back to room 505. That's not the right key. That's not the key I'm looking for. And also, I can't really remember finding a key here with such an extraordinary shape, and I don't like this music. And yes, it's of course the same author. There's no key here. Hmm. Oh. There's more film. I mean, even though I'm regretting I haven't thrown it all away, I want to commit, you know? In this playthrough, I'm throwing away all the photos. Might be a mistake, but I'm doing it.
Ah, there you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, 'cause he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Cowabunga. I mean, I was guessing blackmail.
Blackmail?
No, that was your theory, remember? It's a fair.
Ah, damn it. It's a fair.
Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest? Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
That's an interesting theory. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Nothing concrete. I mean, I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together, but they could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I guess we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
Out of my reach. I had a feeling that I'd seen that peculiar kind of key before, and my feeling was right. Sort of. I have seen it before in a photograph. It's in a picture of the cruises in Mr. Morgan's safe. Marcella had the key around her neck while walking with Hector in the lobby. Chances are she still has the key on her, and she's nowhere to be found at the moment. So what now? This feels like a dead end. Getting crafty. I have no idea what Beth thinks that we can open Anne's chest with candles and plaster. But I was promised an explanation once I made my way to the basement with those 2 items, so I'll just have to put my trust into her. Now, plaster shouldn't be hard to find in a hotel that's undergoing renovations. I walk by bags of the stuff every day. I'll start with that, then see about getting some candles.
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
You know, I'm so mad. I'm gonna try it, but I'm so mad that I cannot.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
Yeah, how about you try N? I would like to try that, okay? Would you let me? No? Of course not?
Great! This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
I candle it. I got the plaster that Beth requested, so that just leaves the candles. Rebecca is always super prepared and terrified of the dark. If I recall correctly, she keeps a stash of candles somewhere in the hotel. I want to find them. I think my first stop should be the basement, where she spends most of her time. Let's go. Oh, break room's open. Awesome. No, I don't want to close it. I want to go through it. Thank you.
Where are you going?
What do you want? Are you here to apologize?
Apologize? I'm not the one who should be apologizing.
I can't believe that I fell in love with you.
Wait,
What?
I want my mother's ring back.
No.
There. I don't want it anymore.
Wait.
Okay. Now, Jacques is crying as well. Is he being pressured to break up with Wendy or what? Have you heard there's a famous movie director staying in 602? Jay. Yes, I was there when he checked in. I don't know who he is, but he must be pretty important because Bernard was almost licking his boots. He even let the man bring his dogs in the hotel. Is he shooting a picture in Montreal? I've heard he's here on a scout, but I'm not sure what it means. Maybe he's making a picture on Boy Scouts. No. Do you think he'll shoot it in the hotel? Hope he does. Imagine we could meet famous actors like James Dean. Let's hope the director has supernatural powers because Dean is very much dead. What? James Dean is dead? Okay, then why is he vet? Jacks? Andrew's Book Club. Okay. So it's either really popular or people don't care at all.
I'm not sure how the children are affected by what goes on at a bar on a Friday night. But I'm no lieutenant, so... Ah, my new home, according to Suzanne and Yvette. Wouldn't be surprised if everyone's a little bit more on edge today. Bad weather has a way of doing that. This is horrible. I don't think I'll ever understand what pushes people to go so far as killing.
That's just a paper. People playing cards. We've read about that. I see a note.
I don't always get fashion, but these are fun to look at. When half the pages haven't been cut out.
Nail polish advertisement? Pretty color. It seems to be a makeup brand. Wasn't Chloe the brand of Mrs. Cruise's lipstick? Bravo. Whoever keeps stealing my lunch, want my Tupperwares back, Susan. Okay. It's your job to prank others. Okay.
This is probably Beth's latest project. It's really cool how she has an eye for this kind of thing.
Uh-huh. Beth is into fashion. Beth was the one who's doing the laundry, isn't it?
Don't worry, Gossiper. I'm coming back to you. I still haven't learned all of Gracie Jones' secrets. Gotta hold on to these tight.
Second master key. Bobby realizes the person with the lowest score who wins, right? Okay. February 5th, 1958. To all employees, it has come to my attention that several guests have complained about a member of our staff going through their belongings in their absence. This has to stop now. Yikes. Gossiper, I barely even know her. Yeah, definitely, you know, member of staff going through the belongings of the clients. of the guests. Hasn't been happening at all, has it? Nervous laughter. Anyone with information regarding the situation should come to my office as soon as possible. I want the person behind this swiftly identified and reprimanded. Should no one come forward within a week, punitive measures will be taken against all of you. Yikes. Oh, wow. Sandra always greets clients with a fake? Fork? Fork. Yeah. Be like Satan. Okay.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
I mean, I have a couple of coins. I know that were my tip. But honestly, I'm holding on to them. I could place them into the tip jar.
Guys, where in this hotel haven't you made out?
Woo! Achievement. Found all the kissing spots. Anthony, Shax, Bobby, Eugene. Just checking out the name. Because we are 3 people discussing.
Top priority. Oh, I'd very much like to speak to him, trust me, but I just can't find him. He's nowhere to be found. Gone. Disappeared. I don't know what on earth's going on today. Is it because of that goddamn snowstorm? Or was there something in the coffee this morning? What do you mean? Well, the whole staff's completely off today. Shock, leaving luggage carts everywhere. Wendy asking for a day off. Beth. Oh, don't even get me started on Beth. Oh, and that maid? What's her name? Sylvie? I never noticed how odd she is.
Sophie, you mean? I like her. She's a good girl.
You know what? I should call the city. Tell them they don't need to build that new madhouse next door. There's one right here.
Oh, Bernard, it's not that bad. I'm here, aren't I? Come here. Let me help you forget about all that for a minute.
Okay. By the way, we successfully protected Eugene from getting fired. Eva says, I don't know, this just sounds like whoever is doing it is putting back things sloppily, shaking my head. Yeah.
Candles,
I agree.
candles, candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where?
Ooh, I could go to the laundry room now. Awesome. Yeah, let's go to the laundry room first. See if we can find anything interesting here. Okay, something 216.
Ooh, is this a movie script?
Change title not catchy enough in a northwesterly direction. Screenplay by E.L. Needs more murders and kill a tornado? What? Why cut the scene inside the nose? That's part of the script. See if James Stewart is available. Okay. Yeah, I got some lost and found stuff, huh? Paper note with funny drawings, red lipstick, 250 in loose change, business card 3 times, peppermints, cigarette pack, old board, silver ring, 4 $1 bills, green pen, movie script, 20 cents in loose change, cigarette pack, red lion, paper note with numbers, black pen twice, 130 in loose change. Okay, so that's the order numbers. What's been found in the clothes, so that she can give it back to the guests. Oh, candles.
Stash uncovered. Reb, you won't mind if I just take one, right? Got a candle. Now, what next?
Call Beth and wait for her until she's 3.